how to use the properties, update properties, view the list of properties, and make changes in the Sperry Van Ness database. After clicking the link, you'll enter your account name, password, click Login. You then want to select the Sperry Van Ness database. At this time, you'll be in the database with the list of properties. You can choose a property that you want to view or update. For instance, the Mayberry RFD property is listed here, and it'll bring you to a screen with the property details. A few things I want to point out on this screen. The property details and ownership details should be coming in via import or manual entry. You can create a property record with the Create New Record button. You can also view all duplicates in the database by clicking View All Duplicates. It will group them. You'll do so by clicking the button, and it brings you up into show the matching records. And on the left-hand side, these numbers are just showing grouping numbers. So as it's grouping properties together. Okay, so for instance, this group of 6, I think this was just a duplicated entry. The address, owner's name is the same. These two properties, group 2, are showing past owner name as the same. It was just a test record. But from there, you can then click the property name, the property address, and it'll bring you to the property data. You can also see properties that match with this particular property based upon ownership information, the names, addresses, phone numbers, email addresses, websites. If we catch any potential match, it'll show up over here. So you can click that property, and that'll bring you to the record that you need to view. You can update information on this screen by typing in the field, and let's say 4,800 square feet is the lot size. And what you then will do is you can go through the advisors that are on the property. You can see the entry teams that have entered in data. If it's completed, you'll see that. And you can also enter notes on the property. Now the notes will show what type of note it is. For instance, remind to review property. That was an internal memo that I created on February 22nd at this time. So if you click the plus, that will then allow you to create a new note. You're doing this from the property, so it has already linked you as the staff member to the property address. Select the type of communication you had. Did you call somebody? Did you actually leave a voicemail? Did you speak with somebody? Was it an email that you emailed the, for instance, maybe the trustee about a property? So emailed trustee to confirm foreclosure dates. And you can then save that. That'll bring you back into the property, and you see your note has now been added to the list of notes about this property. Email trustee to confirm foreclosure dates. The note is linked to the property. It's also linked to you. So you can see your notes by clicking the Notes button up top. And this is your communications tracker. We call it the planner, today's planner for James Buck. Communications for Friday, February 22nd. We have 2. Previously internal memo, the email, and this first view shows you what's going on today, what you've done today. If you have follow-up scheduled, it will show those as well. You can also click on any outstanding communications you have that you have not completed, and you can also check for future communications if you have some selected for the future. And you can also select a specific date if you feel you need to do so for a specific date and time. Okay, so that is how you view your properties, how you make changes, update, and one thing I believe I didn't show you was searching. So for instance, if you want to do a search on all properties in the database for the word test, then You type that in that search bar, and all these properties in some form or another have the word test in the property record. So you could then, for instance, click through to Rainbow and try to drill down and find out where that's showing. I think it's showing because of the note. There was a note that showed test, and so that triggered. So that's searching the notes field, as you see there. So that triggered on the search of test. If you wanted to modify your test or your search, or search for new information, let's say the word one spelled out, you would type that in. It would bring up any properties with the word one. In this case, it's showing in the last name field. Again, these are test records. So this is how you'd navigate through your properties, search on data, search for duplicates, and one thing I didn't show is how you can navigate through from property to property. Once you have a group of them selected, you can use these little pages, these little corner pages, to flip back and forth through the properties to browse through. And again, up top, if you click the home button, that'll bring you to your list view, and the other way to do it is click properties again. That's it for this video.